There have been a lot of great things going on today. Everything from Donald Trump celebrating Black History Month to Elon Musk wielding a chainsaw at CPAC. But this video clip is by far the greatest moment of the day. I absolutely believe it, and I believe you will too. In this clip, you are going to see Stephen Miller, who is the White House Deputy Chief of Staff and an advisor to Homeland Security, give the lying, cheating, corrupt media the greatest masterclass it's ever seen. Check it out.
It is true that many of the people in this room for 4 years failed to cover the fact that Joe Biden was mentally incompetent and was not running the country. It is also true that many people in this room who have used this talking point that Elon is not elected fail to understand how government works. So I'm glad for the opportunity for a brief civics lesson. A president is elected by the whole American people. He's the only official in the entire government that is elected by the entire nation, right? Judges are appointed, members of Congress are elected at the district or state level, just one man. And the Constitution, Article 2, has a clause known as the vesting clause, and it says the executive power shall be vested in a president, singular. The whole will of democracy is imbued into the elected president. That president then appoints staff to then impose that democratic will onto the government. The threat to democracy, indeed the existential threat to democracy, is the unelected bureaucracy of lifetime tenured civil servants who believe they answer to no one, who believe they can do whatever they want without consequence, who believe they can set their own agenda no matter what Americans vote for. So Americans vote for radical FBI reform, and FBI agents say they don't want to change. Or Americans vote for radical reform on our energy policies, but EPA bureaucrats say they don't want to change. Or Americans vote to end DEI, racist DEI policies, and lawyers at the Department of Justice say they don't want to change. What President Trump is doing is he is removing federal bureaucrats who are defying democracy by failing to implement his lawful orders, which are the will of the whole American people.
Boom. And this is exactly the way that the government is supposed to work. The American people have spoken, and they put Donald Trump into that office for a reason, and he is doing exactly what he said he would do. We want DEI to go away. It is racist. We want the government and all of its agencies to be audited, exactly what Elon Musk and his Doge team are doing. And Donald Trump is using the constitutional powers that have been vested to him, given to him by the American people, to do exactly what we are asking him to do. And when you have federal bureaucracy like the FBI or the DOJ saying, we are not going to change. We are not going to listen to what the American people said. We are going to keep things exactly the way that they have been. We could care less about what the voice of the American people are saying and who they put into executive power. We are going to buck at everything you're going to do. It is Donald Trump's right and power constitutionally to stop that. And that is exactly what he's doing. And when that happens, all of a sudden the media starts to come out like little crying liberals. Oh, he shouldn't, he couldn't, he can't do that. What do you think this is? What do you think this republic is built on? You think it's built on your unelected bureaucrats, your corrupt officials being able to just stay in power and do whatever they want, regardless of what the American people are saying? Absolutely not. And Stephen Miller here, who's carrying the character of this administration, is speaking directly to those corrupt media sources. Now, do you think they're going to listen? Of course not. Are we going to be surprised when they don't follow any of this stuff and just continue to complain? No. But what we can do is say this for sure. The individuals who are in charge, who have been put into place by Donald Trump, are not messing around. None of them. Every single position that has been filled with somebody who has been put there for a purpose and a reason, and they are going to fulfill that. We are probably going to see the greatest 4 years of policy and decision making in the United States of America that we may have ever seen. I mean, at least for a very, very long time. What do you all think about this display of power shown here to all of these corrupt press agencies? Please let me know in the comments below. I'll catch you guys on the next one.